You don't have a lack of ability, you have a lack of execution. Because thinking is not your problem, overthinking is. You don't need more ideas, you don't need more information, you don't need more clarity. You already know enough, but you don't move. Every time you think about doing something and don't act, you weaken your own momentum. You train your mind to stay in thought. Instead of action, and the more you repeat that pattern, the harder it becomes to break it, because your brain adapts. It gets comfortable in thinking without doing. Planning without executing, imagining without moving. And it feels productive. It feels like you're making progress, but you're not. You're stuck in a loop of mental activity with no real results. Overthinking gives you the illusion of control. It makes you feel like you're improving your chances, like you're preparing. Like you're getting ready, but in reality, you're delaying, avoiding, escaping the moment where action is required. Because action is uncomfortable, it's uncertain, it exposes you, and your mind wants to protect you from that. So it keeps you thinking, analyzing, replaying, instead of moving. But the longer you stay there, the more you lose, not just time, but confidence. Because every time you don't act, you send a message to yourself. I don't follow through. I don't execute. I hesitate. And over time, that becomes your identity, not because it's true, but because it's repeated, and repetition creates belief. But here's the truth. Execution is a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger with use. The more you act, the easier it becomes, the less you think, the faster you move. And the faster you move, the more momentum you build. Momentum reduces doubt. It removes hesitation. It creates clarity through action, not before it. You don't need to feel ready. You need to start. Because readiness is built in motion, not in thought. Every successful person you see is not smarter than you. They don't have more time than you. They don't have better conditions. They just execute faster, more consistently, with less hesitation. They don't sit in their head, they move. And that's the difference. Not intelligence, not talent, but action. Relentless, consistent, imperfect action. Because perfection is just another form of delay. Waiting until everything is perfect is the fastest way to stay stuck. Because nothing is ever perfect, and the longer you wait, the further you fall behind. So stop trying to get it right and start doing it. Messy, imperfect, uncomfortable, because that's where progress lives. Not in your head, but in your actions. And the moment you shift from thinking to doing, everything changes. Your confidence increases, your clarity improves, your results appear, not instantly, but consistently. And consistency wins every time. So if you feel stuck, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like you're not moving forward, ask yourself one question. Am I thinking or am I executing? Because only one of those changes your life, and you already know which one it is. So stop overthinking and start executing right now.